Hey, what's up YouTube? Here is David or DB. Welcome back again to yet another video. Welcome to my character tier list, and today we are moving on. We are, like I said, last episode was more of a nostalgic remaster of the old tier list, so this is what we came up with. And today we're adding more characters. Today we're adding Attack on Titan characters, and we're adding Uncharted characters, so... I obviously, I don't add every single character. I just add all the characters I like or I specifically dislike to put them on the list. And all the, noteworthy characters, pretty much. So, these are the characters we are working with today. And, yeah. Mikasa, for me, is definitely an A tier or S tier character. Just for me, the Ackermans. If you watch my I Watched video, you know specifically why I love the Ackermans. But comparing them to the rest, I wouldn't say... You know what? I'm going to put her in A tier. And you know what? I need to put Goku... Okay, if I'm going to be moving randomly throughout the episodes, this is why. But yeah, comparing it, Goku, Goku Black specifically, he's kind of on this level rather, I should say. You know what? Same thing with just regular Goku and Vegeta. I need to drop them. I know S tier for me it must be my peak characters pretty much. Like my personal peak characters. So I'm gonna actually move Hit up once. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be changing a lot of opinions throughout the series, which you will notice, but that is part of the journey. That is the part of the videos. Because eventually I like characters that I like more than other characters and be like, okay. Anyhow, Victor Sullivan for me is an S tier character, absolute god, absolute legend, absolute badass. Even though he's old, he's still trying to keep up with the fucking young thieves. And he's just a gangster in general. Hanji is an A tier character for me. She is, 1 second. An absolute menace, maniac, obsessed with the Titans. She really grows in the later seasons and steps up basically. So that's why I love her. I don't know his name. I know he's from the Chloe and Nadine game. And honestly, D tier. There's not much, realistically there's not much going on with him. Like realistically, there's just not much going on with him. Drake is definitely for me a B tier character. Definitely not my top of the list, but I definitely enjoy playing as him. Great pro tag, great games in general, great voice actor, great model design to be honest. Anyhow, moving on. Nadine Ross. I preferred her equally to Drake. I thought she was an interesting character. I loved her whole Shoreline story, and she was even better with the Chloe game, so we're definitely putting her up there. Ani, for me an S tier character. The plot twist with her was insane. Her character is badass as shit. I think she is just fucking awesome. Also, I'm gonna put Mikasa right here. Yeah, I definitely prefer Ani over Mikasa though, for sure. Flynn, in like Flynn. Also one of the better villains in Uncharted. Well, he was semi a villain, so I'm gonna put him up pretty high in C tier, easily. Levi, definitely an A tier character for me. Like I said, just the Ackermans, they're just too badass. They're just designed to be basically badass. That's it. Next up, Eren Yeager, first probably a controversial pick of the series. I mean, actually, many of these characters might be a controversial pick for some of you guys, because for some of you, Spider-Man should be way higher, obviously. But for me, Eren Yeager, he is such a mid character. I might have touched a bunch of nerves there, but before him being badass, he was just a whiny bitch. That's all he was. Before he became the badass. And now he is just a antag, whatever you want to call him, but I don't like him. I don't like his transformations, I don't like his character, I don't like him yelling, I don't like him all of a sudden switching. Not for me. Aaron's just not for me. Next up, we have Captain Erwin. Another high C character. He was pretty cool, pretty badass. Not much to complain about him there. Rafe, an F tier character. One of the best final battles out there in the whole series. I think that was the best boss fight, no matter what. Him and Lazarevich come this close for the first spot, but he's just a rich, unstable person. That's all he is. Literally has problems because people say that his daddy's money made and whatever. Not my problem though. Chloe, an absolute badass of a character, one of my favorite characters. Probably, yes, her and Sully are probably my favorite characters in that whole show. Easily. Chloe is too funny, too snarky. Her dynamic with Drake is insane in the second game. She has really funny comments. She is just, and she's a badass, and you know, she is perfect for that double agent role basically. And in her standalone game with Nadine, she shows how much more of a badass she is, and they basically explore her past a good amount. Elena, A tier character. I think she's a bit more fleshed out than Drake personally. Actually, I can't say that considering the fourth game, Drake gets like all the attention when it comes to fleshing out his character and his backstory. I don't know, I just prefer Elena I guess to Drake. I don't know why. That's why I didn't mind Elena or Chloe getting with Drake at the very end. Simply because both of them, I think, are just suitable for Drake. I kind of prefer actually that Elena go with Drake instead of Chloe. Because I don't think it would have been such an easy retirement if he chose Chloe. The fucking second game with a whole fucking triangle dynamic was a fucking masterpiece, all I'm saying. Reiner. Easily a C tier character, without a doubt. Very good, very strong character. Very emotionally manipulated and just emotionally driven character, you can say. He just is unsure what's happening, and like a lot of times he just goes off his guts basically when he does his things. But he's also a really badass character. He looks cool, his design is insane, his Titan form actually looks cool. Just unfortunately the reveal of him being a Titan just was lacking, because we all knew it was Reiner from the start. What the fuck is my cat doing? Okay. Charlie Cutter. Charlie Cutter is dropping all the way to E tier. He is an amazing character, but we just never seen enough of him. That's pretty much it. I can't give him more. He must be like basically dead middle of this fucking screen, because that's all he essentially deserves. If they gave us more of him, it would be fucking amazing, but we got jack diddly shit. Lazarevich, one of my top 10 favorite villains of all time. Amazing villain, A tier easily. Badass, this kind of foreign, just warlord. He has this whole militia behind him. All his units are badass as shit. I was supposed to say MW2. Uncharted 2. Like in Uncharted 1, Drake just faced some random hired thugs, basically. I don't remember if he fought anyone with like more advanced gear, but in Uncharted 2, he literally fought an actual militia. Helicopters, tanks, trains filled with APCs, rocket launchers, miniguns, heavy armors. Man, I miss that so much. The next time we saw something similar was in him against Shoreline. They went back a little bit more realistic in the third game, and they kind of geared them down. But in the second game, they were geared insanely, man, which made him like even more fucking of a threat. His whole presence also was badass. So his voice acting, his whole design is cool as shit, man. So, anyhow, that's a nice quick 10-minute video. I'm gonna add more characters, make more videos about this. So if you guys enjoyed this, it was your boy DBEE. So thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Goodbye.